Hey, yo, it's your boy Fetty Wap, man. Tonight we turning up at Bliss Lounge, man. Everybody come through Clifton, New Jersey album release party.
He came and then he crashed and he flew over that car over there.
It's your boy Akademiks, and very sad news coming out of Paterson, New Jersey, because the biggest rapper from Paterson at the moment, Fetty Wap, okay, he was actually in a motorcycle accident. He got hit by a car. Now, according to a lot of eyewitnesses who sent me a lot of videos and their accounts of what happened, Fetty Wap was actually blindsided while riding a motorcycle by a car. Now, he was riding on Park Avenue and East 30th Street in Paterson on a Suzuki motorcycle, and he was struck by another car who some thought, or this is what people are telling me, okay, so we don't know this for a fact, but they're saying that the car didn't make too much of an effort to avoid him, to say the least, okay? Now, he was ejected off the motorcycle, and he looked hurt really badly, but paramedics did arrive soon after. He seemed like he was somewhat responsive, but in fear that he might have hurt his neck, they told him not to move, so he kind of lay there. They put a neck brace on him, and they got him out of there into the hospital, okay? Now, he's taken to the hospital. We'll get an update soon if he's okay or what's the problem or if he really suffered any substantial damages. But if you guys followed Fetty Wap's recent actions, man, you'll realize that, man, being someone that only has one eye, right? I mean, he's enjoyed the fact that he could do things that a lot of people wouldn't even really get too happy about. He was really excited that he was granted a license and he was able to drive. He got a Mercedes S63. So he was driving that around, right? But we've seen recently he's kind of done other things that's kind of a little bit teetering on the edge. I mean, he went skydiving. I mean, rappers don't go skydiving, okay? Rappers just get into shootouts, okay? They don't go skydiving, but Fetty Wap did that, and also he's been riding his motorcycle, at least in Paterson, right? He had a show the night before in Clifton, New Jersey at Bliss Lounge. Apparently that was a release party for his album, and of course he went to the Breakfast Club the next day and he had some downtime and was kicking it in Paterson, okay? So that's when this all happened. Now I'm hoping he's okay, but to everyone, don't be fooled by Meek Mill on Instagram, man. What Meek Mill is doing, all those tricks and wheelies and rollies on the wrist and this and doesn't. That shit that Meek Mill is doing and his friends are doing, these guys been in the hood doing it forever, okay? Don't get rich and famous and buy a motorcycle thinking you could do that. And I'm not saying Fetty Wap tried to do that, but it seems that he got hit by a car, and from what people are saying, the car didn't try too hard to get out of his way. Now, we do got to keep in mind, right? Fetty Wap is a guy who has, he's legally blind from what he said, okay? He has one eye, and I'm not sure the restrictions if he could actually ride a bike, but if he was granted a license to drive, maybe he was safe to operate the bike. Now, a lot of people are going to say in the aftermath, like, yo, why would you let a one-eye guy do this? Why would you let a guy with only one eye do that? You got to realize, man, Fetty Wap is a grown man, okay? He's getting a lot of money, too. You got to let people make their own decisions. Nobody's going to be babying Fetty Wap like, oh, go here, go here. Listen, he's impaired, but he's not fucking blind, okay? Which means he's going to make his own decisions, and hopefully he didn't get injured that badly, and I'm hoping he could learn from it, because you can't treat a celebrity or anybody like goddamn A-Town and just tell them to sit there and only move when it's time to get money. Okay, these guys have lives too. So get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like. I'll keep you updated. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I'm Akademiks. I'm out.